premium finish. What is up, everybody? Nick Legostava here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about all different kinds of incoming Transformer figures, as well as a little bit of ranting because of what they've done here. So, this is the Walgreens exclusive Transformers Kingdom Red Alert. Now, you might be like, oh wow, that's nice, they're doing an Earthrise Red Alert, woo! That's fine and all, that's fine and dandy and all, and it's an exclusive on top of that. But guess what? How many times did they use the Siege mold and sell you the Siege mold? This, I think, is one of the most overused Transformer molds of like almost all time. I mean, really, let's think about it. You had Sideswipe, Red Alert, alright? Then I don't know the order. Then they did G2, Sideswipe. Then they did Deep Cover. Then they did Tiger Track. Then they did the Walmart Deep Cover. How many times is this mold gonna get used? It's probably been other ones as well. They probably got more. They're gonna be like, haha, screw it. Why not? So, and, oh wait, and the Netflix versions of them. So, yeah, there you go. Like freaking at least 10 uses of that mold. It's ridiculous. And I already did all the custom paintwork literally like right before the Earthrise, the Kingdom one was announced. The Earth mode for it. And of course, they did something. I mean, it's already sold out everywhere. I mean, it just pisses me off that they had to bundle it. Why? Why do you do this? You got to have limited run exclusives for characters that we want. And then you have to bundle it in with some other shit that nobody cares about or wants. I mean, sure, it's cool and all, but guess what they should have did? They should have bundled, if they were going to have to bundle them together to get the bigger price, do the Earthrise Mirage here, and then the Earthrise Sideswipe here, and then put the Beast Mode recolors of the other characters together in that. But no, they did this on purpose so they could do that, and both of which are already sold out. And it's like, you know, you did the Siege versions first just to cash in on people that want the best representation of the G1 characters. You know this is why they did that. They just want to, hey, here's your wallet, here's about 50 recolors. I mean, you don't have to get those, but if you did, here. That's what happened there. So, there's that, and I'm not done here. Here is Kingdom Waspinator. It is awful. It looks awful. The pictures look awful. I have a feeling this is not going to be good in hand. What is wrong here? What are we doing? The Thrilling 30 is better. They could have just did a recolor of the Thrilling 30. They could have just did the Takara version of the Thrilling 30, just like they should have did with RC and released that. But no, they're giving you a crappier version of that. I mean, it's to be said if Rhinox is a similar occasion there, because they did a fake out mouth on him. I mean, we don't know. I mean, we won't know fully until we get it in hand, but just from looking at pictures, I mean, that's the Takara version, and that's the recolor of that. So that's not the Kingdom in that. Where's the one that I just seen that was showing the Kingdom next to the Thrilling 30? Where is it? I mean, I just see it in Beast Mode, but there was one in Robot Mode. But you can even see the difference here. You can just see all this is a lot more visually unappealing here of like folded up parts. It just looks a little more cleaner on the Thrilling 30. So, wish I had the Thrilling 30 one, but they're charging $100 on the aftermarket for it. Woo! Woohoo! Woo! That's what they like to do with that. And then not only, I'm not done yet. I'm still not done yet. The Sharkticons coming in Studio Series 86 are deluxes. The Sharkticons are just not deluxe size. They're not. Here's a screen grab from the movie. They're not deluxe size. In either mode, they're not deluxe size. They're Legends class, Core class, whatever class is the smaller class than deluxe. They are not deluxe. but they're doing it to charge you a deluxe. And I feel the same way about Wreck-Gar. He should not be a Voyager. He should be a deluxe. He is bigger than Scourge. He is bigger than Scourge. It's ridiculous. I guess the Commander class Rodimus Prime he might look all right next to, but he looks way too big next to the Hot Rod. It's just a bike transformer should not be a Voyager. He just should not be. I mean, I don't see Wreck-Gar as bigger than Scourge, and I don't see him as bigger than Springer. I just don't. But they did that so they could charge you more money. At least they're not charging you a Voyager for a deluxe figure. It's an actual Voyager size, but I'm thinking it should be deluxe price and deluxe size. I mean, people use the excuse, the engineering, and even I've fallen onto that excuse before, but it's like, we've in the past gotten very well engineered figures for the same price as their size class. But you see, now all that's been destroyed. This just doesn't look good. This is the Sharkticon I'm talking about, the deluxe Sharkticon. And it's like, look at that big gap in the hands there, so there's no wrist rotation. You have this awful looking forearm area. I'm just getting tired of that. Especially if you're going to charge a deluxe price. It's just like, really, look at this. It should not be a deluxe. And even if it's, I mean, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's bigger than like Bumblebee in them that they charged you a deluxe price for. You know, it's just, it's getting out of hand with all of this. And is that a parts forming piece, or will that be I can't even talk. Will that be a parts forming piece right there, or will that be able to transform on him? Like the piece that was on the Alicon that like popped on, you could still transform him with it, but they had taken it off for the size packaging and whatever. But this is just the prices they're charging you for certain characters, I think is too much. I mean, I guess, yeah, he's a leader, but there are things that I don't like about the Slug here. I just don't like that it's not painted around the back of the head. That just looks weird. And of course the little throw-in figure is garbage. I mean, they really can't even give him a knee. I mean, really, I would rather have this with more accessories, and then them do like core class versions of these things that they did. They could have did a core class Wheelie, they could have did a core class Daniel, but they didn't do that. They could have like given him more accessories and more paint. That's just how I see it. But you also, what I was trying to get at with the Sharkticon is this set, it's now sold out. I'm glad I pre-ordered that a few months back. But this is the proper size to me, that one from a few Transformers lines ago. And it's already released in the War for Cybertron line, so you're having... Oh, wait, it's in Studio Series 86, so that's kind of how they got away with it. But whatever, they should have just released this recolor and the movie-style recolors as a core class figure. I'm just, like, really... The stuff that they do just for a quick buck out of more fans, just milking the fans, like, ah, yeah, give me the motors, ah! I'm just getting really tired of it. And I've only been collecting again since October of last year. And I'm already getting tired of it. I just see it. I'm like, they're just going to re-release slightly better versions of the same thing. Like, I mean, there's the Siege. Or there's the Earthrise one coming, and here's the Siege. I mean, I guess it's... Oh, wait, there's a one right next to it on the screen here. Of course, it brought me to a damn eBay link. Not what I wanted. But you can see that right there. I mean, this is clearly better. It's a better version. It doesn't have this weird lettering on it. It's actually more like a Lamborghini. It's just better all around, pretty much. Besides, it still doesn't have a freaking spoiler. And he doesn't have his shoulder gun. It'll probably come with that accessory, but it won't be as good as the 3D printed ones. But I don't know. I mean, and especially, could you imagine if you bought the Siege one and you bought the Toy Hack stickers for it? I mean, you're freaking over $30 in on that already, and let alone if you did that for the other recolors of this mold. So, whatever. There you go. That's my thoughts on the upcoming Kingdom Wave 3, as well as some Studio Series 86, just some Transformers news of the coming figures, and some of the disappointment. And some of the disappointment with tracks, I might as well throw that in real quick. The ankles on tracks and the legs on tracks look like they're going to be a disaster. because let's pull it up real quick before I wrap this video up. Of course, you're probably not going to be able to find pictures of it where it's showing off the awful ankle and legs, but of course, Crimsleek, the guy that gets all this stuff early, who knows how he gets it all early? Probably illegal means, but hey, I mean, I'm not dissing. You get to show us the figures of what's coming before everybody, so it is what it is. But seeing those legs and how they were on it just pisses me off. Of course, in the pictures, they're not going to show that weird gap ankle right there that you really couldn't see from the other pictures. Whatever. I mean, I'm still probably going to get it. I do love Trex. He's one of my favorites, so I'm going to still get it. I'll probably 3D print. I'll make a 3D print kit that, like, fills the ankles in or something to make it better or lock the legs in better, but we'll see. You know what? I'm actually going to have to edit these clips together because I forgot to talk about Premium Finish. We got Premium Finish, Siege Prime, Bumblebee Prime, and Siege Megatron. So they're selling you Siege stuff again. That's basically the Takara version, even though Takara and Hasbro have united. So now you're getting recolors of recolors. No, but you're seriously. You have Premium Optimus here. He has more battle damage, more painted up like the Netflix show that I still have not watched. And then you also have Movie Bumblebee right here with Premium Finish as well. Another Studio Series Deluxe that they're going to sell you again. This Premium Finish, I mean, it's not, I mean, there's a little more battle damage and a little more detail. I mean, mine's going to probably look better than that when I do the freaking weathering techniques that I showed in that one video when I get to doing that. A lot of different projects been going on. But most of all, the Premium Finish Megatron is worse than the Netflix Megatron. That was the Walmart exclusive. It's not as good. It's just not. The other one had silver on it. This just has, I don't really think it has silver. It might have some of the silver pushed in with that, but it's just, it doesn't look better. It doesn't. And this is, then they have the spoiler pack one. How many freaking times are you gonna sell the same mold with just, oh, this one has slightly different paint apps. This one's not even any different, but here we go again. And it's gonna be in a different box. It's not like, hey, we restocked this figure. Here you go. Buy it if you haven't bought it yet. That's not what I mean whenever I talk about that. It's the repackaging, the slight changes. It's annoying. It's dumb. This is unnecessary. It's just unnecessary. I will not be getting this. I will not even be doing a comparison with the other ones. This is just no. No. Okay? You're supposed, Hasbro and Takara were supposed to have meshed together, but here we go with, these are like Takara versions of them, basically. Which is, take that as you will. But it's like, just separate again and have your separate stuff. There you go. If you're new watching the videos, decide if you want to subscribe. At 2,000 subscribers, there will be a collection video. That's another reason why I've been doing the webcams with the dark, so you can't see the giant collection in the back. So there you go. Peace. Bye-bye. I gotta open OBS. OBS! Oh, look at my hair was down the freaking time. Whoa! Peace.